Well, what happens when Marjorie Taylor Greene, Marjorie two names, three toes, multiple personalities, meets with a guy who looks like he's a Nick Nolte mugshot? Yes, Steve Bannon, whose podcast, who cares what its name is, I wouldn't share it with you or a link anyhow. A guy who looks like he hasn't showered in the better part of 26 months. Met with Marjorie Taylor Greene, who likes to take showers with gym owners. What do they have to talk about? Marge is very sad, and I want you to all feel the sympathy. No, not because of any sort of horrible things that have happened lately in the world, whether it be in Ukraine or whether it be in Colorado Springs. She was very sad because she had spoken to those who attacked the Capitol on January 6th, and they felt let down. They're angry that Donald Trump did not pardon them, and she was on Mr. Bannon's show. Can't believe I called him Mr. On his show to alleviate those concerns and say that, darn it, Donald and Melania were, let's get this right, they were broken up. It was really weighing on them. Just sick. Yeah, we could use that in a number of different ways, but just sick from the fact that he wasn't able to pardon them for their wonderful deed of attacking our Capitol and trying to overthrow our democracy. And, you know, she'd had a long conversation with him and with Melania, maybe at that dinner with Kanye and Nick Fuentes, just terrific individuals. And he'd expressed that if only he could be reelected, then he would pardon them. You know, it doesn't sound anything like what Donald Trump's done in the past, where, hey, build my Taj Mahal and I'll pay you afterwards. Hey, Mo Brooks, get up and sort of incite riot on January 6th and I'll endorse you afterwards. I'll stop winking. It's getting uncomfortable. But you know what I mean. I mean, it's just hilarious watching all these folks afterwards who are like shocked that Donald Trump betrayed them and that loyalty was a one-way street because, you know, you weren't able to see that with him except for every day of his freaking life. But they were going to be different. They were special. So Marge talked for a while with Steve Bannon, and she wanted to make sure that everybody knew that it was impossible. It was just impossible, folks, for Donald Trump to find all of them to pardon them. I mean, again, it's not like there's computers or this thing called the intertubes. Also, there aren't these telephone things, you know, like the phone he picked up to try to threaten Zelensky and make sure Ukraine wasn't ready for Russia's eventual attack. The phones he picked up to call Georgia and ask, where are those 12,000 votes? I just need 12,000 votes. Can you get me 12,000 votes? No. He couldn't have picked up a phone and called the Department of Justice, when whichever of his revolving gnomes were there at the time acting as Attorney General, Clark or Barr or whichever, Giuliani, who knows, my lazy boy over there. He wasn't able to do that and find out where they were. He could not ascertain where these guys were. Otherwise, he would have pardoned them all. So they should all feel good. And you should all, of course, if you're watching this, and I'm sure you are if you're a Donald Trump supporter, that if you're in prison and you're there because Donnie called on you to do his dirty work on January 6th, just trust him once again and he will be there for you. He will be there with a pardon. Yeah.